Hi there, I'm Doug Simon.
And I'm Bud Davenport.
And welcome to Gutenberg the Musical. Now, you're probably sitting there and thinking to yourself, okay, so you wrote a show, but what's it about?
I don't know, Doug. You wrote the script. Why don't you tell us?
All right, it's about Johann Gutenberg.
Who's he?
Well, he's the guy who invented the printing press.
And printed a bunch of copies of the Bible.
Yes. What else did he do?
We did some research to find out.
Google. We typed in Johann Gutenberg and printed out the first thing that came up. Read it, bud.
Gutenberg, Johann, German inventor born around 1400. Detailed records of the life and work are scant.
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 Scant! Clearly, research was not going to help.
Right. So we took a different approach. Historical fiction.
Yes. Well, what is historical fiction, bud?
It's fiction. That's true.
Right, so you're going to see this show is set in olden times, so many of the characters will talk like this.
Cheerio. And
Can I help you carry your bucket? Gutenberg the Musical. Doug Simon and Bud Davenport are two friends who have a dream.
Gutenberg!
They just want to produce their show on Broadway.
Gutenberg!
And they'll do anything to make that dream come true, even if it means doing the entire show by themselves.
Gutenberg! Gutenberg!
The Musical by Anthony King.
And Scott Brown.
Act 1, Scene 1. Schlimmer, Germany. A German town filled with German things like feet and short pants. Gutenberg walks down the dirt streets of this medieval burg and encounters a woman.
Oh!
And her daughter. On their way to the market, they're carrying kraut. Sauerkraut. Call me Johann. Johann Gutenberg.
Hello, Mr. Gutenberg!
It's Gutenberg. How are you today, little girl?
As happy as I can be, but I can't read.
Another woman throws open her shutters to greet the morning. She dumps her stinky chamber pot, and suddenly the town of Schlimmer is alive. Not alive like a monster, but alive like a town.
It's nice to live in medieval Germany, in the beautiful town of Schlimmer. We all get along in perfect harmony.
I'm a beef fat trimmer. Hey! The beef comes in all white with fat, and it leaves a wee bit slimmer. We're just two drunks coming out from the bar and drinking one down. Hey, Gutenberg, got any wine?
You're the wine presser. Tell us, where's the wine at?
Is it over here?
It's not over here.
Hey, fellas, my wine is not the only answer to all of your problems.
Oh, yes it is.
It's not like we can read.
I can't read.
Come on, Gutenberg, let's have some fun. Gutenberg, Don Gutenberg. He's the best shop around, at least in this town, sure Gutenberg. That's the opening number.
And the prologue.
We're just trying to give you a sense of the world of Schlimmer.
It's a tiny town.
Yes, very tiny. The kind of town you would read about in a travel magazine or murder mystery.
Whodunits.
Yes, the kind of town where everybody's friendly but also suspicious. So you might hear something like this.
Well, this is my good friend, Doug Simon, stopping by for a shave and a haircut.
Well, I sure am, Barber. Hey, Barber, I brought you a gift. It's a cupcake.
Why, thank you. This cupcake's poison.
I can't stop killing! So as you can see, Schlimmer is the kind of town where anything can happen. But now we start the show. Act 1, Scene 2. Gutenberg's wine press shop. The roof is made of dirty thatch. The shelves are filled with old wine bottles. And Helvetica, hello, a beautiful German girl with blonde hair and beautiful breasts, is standing in a bucket, sopping on grapes. Gutenberg enters.
Gutenberg.
Man, I love this town.
I love you.
Now, you're probably sitting there thinking to yourself, did Helvetica really exist?
Probably.
Yes, history tells us that in olden times there were lots of poor wenches. So chances are, if Helvetica did exist, Gutenberg probably knew her.
Also, her name is a font.
Yes, they don't even font after anybody these days. But now it's time to meet the bad guys. Monk and his henchman, young Monk.
Watch out.
Scene 3, the church on the hill. The roof is made of dirty thatch. In the corner, there's a large Bible. And on this wall, there's a velvet picture of Jesus crying! Monk! An evil man who hates God is standing in the middle of the room. His henchman, young Monk, enters.
Ba-ba-da-ba.
Look what I found in the alley. It's a cat.
Oh, give it to me. Oh, pretty kitty. I shall call you Satan. Young monk, what are you doing over there by that Bible?
Teach myself how to read. In the beginning.
Get him, Satan! See what happens when you try to learn to read, young monk? Now! What are you doing over there by that Bible?
Nothing.
That's right. As long as I'm monk, no one in this town's gonna learn to read. That way the Bible says whatever I says it says. Unless, of course, someone were to invent a machine that made copies of books and printed a mess of copies of the Bible and distributed it to the masses.
Uh-oh. Guess who's about to make a machine that prints books? Scene 4.
Gutenberg's wine press shop. It is very late at night. The clock on the wall says like 2 a.m. probably. Gutenberg is working at his press.
Gonna take this press and make it print some words.
And so, Gutenberg went long in the night, making history to a boogie beat. You go on, Johann Gutenberg. You invent that printing press for all of us.
Gutenberg and the old black narrator high five.
Helvetica enters. Gutenberg.
Oh, look what I've invented.
What is it?
A printing press. Scene 5.
Rumors about Gutenberg spread like the plague.
Whispers and secrets, whispers and secrets, whispers and secrets. Uh-oh, looks like Monk's headed down to the wine press shop.
What's going to happen?
Let's find out. Scene 6.
Monk convinces Helvetica to destroy the printing press. And now, the big Act 1 finale. Elderly patrons may wish to turn down their hearing devices at this time.
In an actual production, this song would include electric guitars and lasers.
Scene 8, the root toss of Schlimmer. Gutenberg and Monk stand straddling chimneys.
Monk is surrounded by fire and bats.
Smoke billows around Gutenberg's face. Monk's in command.
Don't say can't when you could say can.
You only get one chance to be a star.
Tomorrow is tonight.
It's
A history and future fight. Tomorrow,
Tomorrow.
tomorrow is tonight. Act 2.
Now, many wonderful shows have been destroyed by terrible second acts.
West Side Story, Oklahoma.
Passionately cursed.
Oh, terrible.
To avoid this, we're going to give you the highlights of Act 2. Monk kidnaps Helvetica.
Gutenberg steals the Bible.
No!
Gutenberg reveals the printing press, not knowing it's been destroyed.
Everyone gasps.
Well,
What do we have here?
well, it was a printing press.
A printing press? What's that for?
It was going to change the world.
The townspeople converge and attack Gutenberg. They're filled with irrational mob mentality and soon collect wood, light a fire, and burn Gutenberg alive.
The cast join hands and move to the edge of the stage.
Gutenberg's death did not stop his dream.
His printing press was rebuilt and used to print many things.
Like the Gutenberg Bible.
Which is why Johann Gutenberg's story is an inspiration for us all.
Because it's not the success that matters. It's the dream.